Hey everyone, welcome to Front of the Apps. I'm Menti, and this is episode 4 of the Tank, or no, not Tank Tussle, Landship Lunacy, Season 1 tournament. This episode we're starting out with the Ogun by myself. And the fuzzy ones are fighting for some reason. Not really fighting, but you know what I mean. They're making noise. Anyway. So we'll start out as usual by looking at the weapons. Got a 26.2 RPM, 290mm APS cannon. Got 2 of these. They fire the same shell, which is APHE. And it's technically a hybrid rail. It has 1 gunpowder casing and a little bit of rail draw. So far, so good. A gun. Yes. Who would have thought there'd be guns in this episode, Desert Bagel? It's such a surprise. But yeah, putting out 10k kinetic with the 18.7 armor piercing and 6.6k explosive. A chem rail. Oh, hi, Mitch. Been a while. At least since you've said anything. I don't know if you've been just lurking. Anyway, the shell's not super powerful, but when you combine it with a 26.2 RPM gun, it can do some DPS. Who brought the gun to the flamethrower fights? Take a look at the armor. The frontal armor on this thing is quite heavy. So you've got the heavy armor slope on top. It's not heavy armor on the bottom. And then it's just a whole lot of stuff. Like that is really, really heavy frontal armor. Side armor's okay. Because this thing does have a thing where it sits at like a 35-degree angle to the enemy. So the side armor does take some hits. So I wanted to make sure it could, actually withstand a hit or two. Plus, I mean, I'm using the wheels as armor, which, 5-meter wheels have 20,000 health and 30 armor, so they're pretty good at absorbing damage. I've got 3 separate engines in the backpack here. I only need 2 to run the railguns. Yeah, let's look at 78.81 firepower, 39.3% armor cost, and top speed. It's a little bit faster than that. It's like 43 meters per second. So it's just kind of average in every stat. Except it's frontal armor. It even has a broadside swap. Quote-unquote broadside. It is indeed a tank, Cornholio. But that's the Ogun by me, going up against the Itztli? Itztli? I'm just going to call it the Itztli because that's so much easier to say. Which has a very railgunny looking railgun. .5 RPM. 500mm. Firing. AP Heat, Hesh, and AP HE Incendiary. I'm not sure if the other shells are actually used or not. This has some serious kinetic and explosive and a lot of incendiary fuel. But it is kind of on the slower end of firing for APS. 7 seconds per shot. I guess that's not super slow. It's just compared to the Ogun, it's quite a low rate of fire. Let's go ahead and true internal combustion round, indeed. We got a couple layers of wedges for kinetic protection. So those will probably not stand up too well to the HE of the Ogun, but we'll see. I'm just speculating as I look at it. Oh, we got a turbine generator down here. Couple of them. Oh, I didn't look. Where this is a obviously it's a railgun. It's the way it's built, it just looks like a railgun. But I didn't look at the did it have any? Yeah, it's a chem rail too. Big ugly round never even reloads. Burner. Yes, got some side armor here. Also has some spaced armor. I'm a little concerned about the generators being so forward, because if those get taken out, the gun's going to become a lot less powerful. Alright, total firepower 68.5. And top speed of 30 meters per second. It's probably a little higher than that. And an armor cost of 40.1%. So the Ogun and the Itztli are very comparable. Like they're very not similar exactly, but their stats are right around in the same area. Ah. That makes sense, Pyrotech. Hopefully those airs won't actually cause any problems. I should probably actually load the battle. Alright. Let's get this battle underway. No, there were airs, but sometimes the airs don't do anything. See how the Itztli's holding up. Itztli is losing HP faster so far. Alright. Hold on. I forgot to do the prediction. Let's do that real quick. Ogun versus Itztli. Well, not with a Y and an I. Alright, you got 1 minute. Go ahead. Oh, Itztli has lost a little bit of firepower. A tiny, tiny amount of firepower, but may have had a barrel blown off or something and lost just a tiny bit of speed. Ooh, one of my guns took some damage. That's unfortunate for me. I'm surprised it took damage but stayed alive. That doesn't usually happen. Oh, yep, there goes the gun. Suddenly the match is very even. Yeah, there's the broadside swap. Oh, well, there goes my last gun. That's a firepower kill. Because of the wall. Zero to 75.8. Yeah, the Itztli's armor it held up well enough to take my guns out. Indeed, Mitch. Oh, you know what it is? That 99% is probably because of the round swap. That's why the Itztli goes down to 99. What kind of shot was that? Yeah, see that shot go way above the Itztli? Ogun's holding up better this time. Well, I had to say something. I should have made the broadside switch at 85 instead of 80%. Because, yeah, the armor's getting cored out and then the front gun gets destroyed. there's some engine parts, it looks like. Oh, we got some fresh armor on the target. Looks like the barrel got shaved a little bit on this turret. Why are you showing so much side, Ogun? That's way more than 35 degrees. Now it's going to turn because of the wall. Yeah, the Itztli has taken some serious damage, but not to anything key, nothing important. Oh, Ogun lost some more firepower. Right harness. The Itztli is keeping it intact because my guns just haven't gotten deep enough to hit the gun, to hit his gun. Hey, now, what are you doing? Why is the... Well, the gun died, so it doesn't even matter anymore. 0 to 69.2. Third and final round. I don't know what happened to the avoid walls routine on that one, but... Yeah, the Itztli's got some tough frontal armor, too. I probably should have just made the Ogun face straight on, rather than angling slightly, with how heavy I have the frontal armor. Because that keeps happening from the side. There's more gun damage. But yeah, as usual, my entry lacks a bit in longevity and stamina. That seems to be a hallmark of my vehicles. Yeah, that could be another idea, harness. I just kind of ran out of time. I spent a lot of time trying to make the mammoth tank from Command and Conquer. I just couldn't get it to work. Then I had to kind of just throw something together. Oh, there goes one of my AI and a whole bunch of engine parts. That is correct, harness. I have tried to do it before. But in Tank Tussle, the budget is just too small. I'm surprised the gun's still firing with all that engine damage it took earlier. Let's see how much it actually took. It's got one engine left. Ooh, that was a dangerous hit right there. But as you can see, the turret does have frontal spaced armor protection for the likes of, you know, rapid fire weak point scanners with HESH and heat. And time is up. I actually survived a round. But that is a clear victory for the Itztli. And an unfortunate defeat for me. It happens. if just one of if I hadn't lost my front gun so much, I probably could have. Because I mean, look how close I am to killing this gun. There's only like 2 meters of armor left. If my front gun just survived a little bit longer, I probably could have won that. So an earlier broadside switch, or just doing the wiggling back and forth like Harness was talking. Very small changes would have made a big difference in this fight. But anyway, that'll be the end of this episode, folks. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.